everybody, this is Amanda here with another video about the simple past tense. If you've been following my channel and you subscribe, you know that I have done a number of other videos on the past tense and how to use it, how to spell it, and how to even ask questions in the past tense. In this video, we're going to look at regular verbs and the sound that ed makes when you are speaking in the past tense. In this slide, let's take a quick look at when we use the simple past tense. As I've said in other videos, we use it for actions and situations that began and ended in the past. Here are a few examples. Michael walked to the park today. He played with the children and he enjoyed the day. The ed used at the end of regular verbs can be pronounced in 3 ways. This is something most native speakers don't even realize. The sound depends on the sound on the end of the verb. The 3 sounds that ed can make are a t, d, or id. Okay, before I explain to you the 3 sounds that ed can make, I want to talk about the difference between voiced and voiceless sounds. Voiced sounds are when you use your vocal cords. So I'm going to put my hand on my throat and show you what I mean. You have your vocal cords here, and when you say a sound like the first verb there, answer, I can feel my vocal cords vibrating. That means it's voiced. Next verb we have return. Return. I feel a vibration right here when I say return, the end of the verb. And then live, also live. I'm using my vocal cords to make that V sound. Voiceless sounds, you do not use your vocal cords. It's almost like air is just being pushed out of your mouth. For example, I have 3 verbs here of voiceless sounds. We're looking at the end of the verbs. So cook, cook. Notice the difference? Your vocal cords are not being used. Wash, the SH, wash, and watch, watch. So that is the difference between voiced and voiceless sounds, and you need to know this when you're looking at the ed sound. The first sound is a t. So looking at the verb endings in the column on the far left, these are going to be voiceless sounds at the end of the verb. And this will make more sense in future slides in this presentation. So for example, I have the p, k, f, s, sh, ch. Those are all voiceless. I am not using my vocal cords when I say those sounds. So the verbs in the right side of the column, we have helped, washed, cooked. So the ends of those verbs, when you add ed, make a t sound. Next, we have the d sound. And this sound, if you're looking at this column, the verb endings on the far left would be voiced sounds. And I have a number of voiced sounds there. For example, b, g, v, z, etc., or vowel sounds at the end of the verb. So on the right side of this column, I have 3 verbs. I have played, lived, reigned. The third sound ed can make is id. This is probably the easiest rule. It is for verbs that end in d or t sounds. So, looking at our examples on the right, we have waited, wanted, needed, And if you notice, when you add this to the end of a verb, you're actually also adding a syllable. So if I look at wait, wait is one syllable, but when I add ed, it becomes waited. It becomes two syllables. Waited. I always clap in class to think about the syllables. Want, wanted. Two syllables. Need, needed. Let's practice. You can repeat after me if you'd like and practice at home. I have opened. Jack opened his eyes. I'm hoping you can hear the D sound. Point becomes pointed. The hands on the clock pointed to 9:20. Yawned. He yawned and jumped out of bed. I actually have two sounds in that example. Showered. He showered and shaved. Both of those verbs, when you add ed, make a D sound. And enjoy, enjoyed. Then he enjoyed a cup of coffee. Cook, cooked. He also cooked some eggs for breakfast. Now it's your turn to try. Here is a sentence, and I want you to think about how the ed is going to sound. Yesterday, Peter waited for the bus for 30 minutes. Waited. He walked into the office at 9:10. Walked. So that makes the walked, the t sound. Last one. Then he listened to his voicemail messages. Listened. I hope this video was helpful. Don't be nervous about speaking in English because of this rule. Just try to notice it when you're speaking to people in English and you're watching movies and TV shows. The more you practice, the better you will get. And I hope this video was helpful. I look forward to making another video for you. Thank you for watching.